Dude, I'm sick of putting effort into this gang shit. I can't fucking lie.
Why? What's happening now?
It's just a mess, dude. It feels like a waste of my fucking life to be like caring about how fucking straight I shoot when I'm like a musician.
So like what? Like what's going on with this gang shit? Like you like I don't understand. This is your gang. Why do I feel like you're acting like you're a hangaround?
Dude, I'm being treated like a fucking hangaround. That's like I like went away for like 3 weeks because I wasn't feeling good, and then now
Poaching season, you're
I
stupid.
feel like I'm being treated like a fucking hangaround. Do you think I just don't even fucking give a fuck about it anymore? Literally, I was just in a gang meeting and I was almost like stabbed all of them. Like that's where I'm at.
But remember I talked to you about this before, man. You gotta stand on business. Like you can't be like the thing is, Ollie, you're a nice person, okay? You're a very nice person. You're kind hearted. But you're around you're around fucking wolves. And they'll take that kindness for weakness just to get, even if it's a little bit up the ladder that they think whatever ladder they climbing, there's a light on the end of that ladder. All right? And I think you got to show them the side of you that you may not want to bring out. But I
I just
see.
think they don't even fucking take it seriously.
I
And
think.
I'm getting so bored of like plugging away on some shit that I like believe in less and less the further they go. Like every time I fucking wake up, it's like them trying to start a new war with someone new. Like it's just like tired. Like we started this shit because we wanted to be someone different. And then in my fucking absence, it's like became something else. And I just like don't fucking love it the same way anymore. So
But you also got to understand that sometimes the city creates these environments, and maybe they looked at it as like fun, and but they get tested from gangs, and now they gotta feel like they gotta prove themselves, and then they start to get addicted to that lifestyle. And with you not being around, it might have got even worse because with you around is that balance. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because with
And
you, they're
people
gonna
are
fall
upset.
apart.
But as long as like the fucking shooting squad is happy, that's all that matters to the other people who started the gang. Because I started with Ricky and fucking Kiki.
Yeah, you
So
started it. You started it with Ricky and Kiki. Okay, that was a combination. So you own just as much as that as Ricky and Kiki, and you honestly are the. To be fair, you are the brains. You held it down, right? So the new guys, they gotta fall in line, and I understand what you're looking for and where you want to go with it, and that's why you even chose to do it in the first place. And sometimes things do get out of line, but I feel like you have it in you to make the balance. Because if you did say fuck this gang, I don't think that gang will survive too long.
I don't know. Maybe I just like take a step back or something. I feel uncomfortable like there. Especially
Yeah.
after everything that's happened with me and Ricky. Like I just feel uncomfortable around everyone.
Yeah.
But there's other people who feel the same way as me. So I don't know. I'm just gonna keep planting seeds in those conversations and
Yeah.
just
I,
figure
I
it
just
out.
listen. The thing about like if you look at these gangs that just all they do like no personality and they just want to go around and just fucking do transport, shoot motherfuckers all day. That shit's fun for a month, and then those gangs don't even come around no more because it's not about that. That's like the dessert. The other
Yeah.
shit is like the body is like the other shit. You bring in stories and whatever you got to bring in, and something's going on, drama, spice, good or bad. That's the shit that's meaningful. That's the shit that keeps you going, thriving. But if it's just the dessert, like you're not just gonna wake up and eat dessert all day. So you gotta have that conversation with them and put them in check. And the ones that look like they care about is that, you gotta X them out the crew.
Yeah. I'm just like two versus one right now.
As far as Like, I guess you're
Kiki
saying
and Ricky and me.
I could make K have a chat with Ricky, cause
But
you
what
know,
would he even say?
well, fucking K looks at
I mean,
Ricky looks
honestly,
at
I
K like
tried to
he's his
tell Ricky
god.
the other
So
day that the rest of the fucking city is looking at us as like shitters and fucking warlords now. And like not in a good way, with respect.
yeah,
You know? And that's all I'm trying to make him understand is like, we're not getting the respect that he thinks he's getting, because when I bring up that I'm in Bang Bang to other people, it's like not like embarrassing, but it felt different than a month ago when I tell people I was in Bang Bang and people knew we do like crazy shit. Now it's just like, okay, Bang Bang will go to war over anything. And like,
yeah, Bang Bang. How I looked at Bang Bang is like uh crazy, wild, chaotic. They'll do cool job plans. They'll, you know, have some shit always going on, and they're not afraid to take L's, and that's what made them so unique.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Like,
Different
I was in
potatoes
jail
couch.
every single fucking day. Like, I literally had a fucking tag at jail. And that was what made us like special, because I don't know, we were willing to just like do, I don't know. I just like step away from that just a little bit, back my thoughts on it, and like put more in music.
Hmm.
And that's why I wanted to talk to you about the Wuchang shit, because I know that you guys are like looking for more people to kind of step up.
Yeah. So, what conversation did you have with Kay?
Well, after we got it, let me remember.
You sound a little funny. I don't know what's going on. Like,
Do I sound better now?
no.
What the fuck?
Okay, go ahead.
I don't remember. We got in like some argument or something over Lord of the Rings, and he was screaming at me, and then he said, "I was gonna ask you to run Bang Bang, or sorry, run fucking Wu or something like that." He just kind of like shouted it at me as like ammo.
You're not part of the syndicates, are you? Ollie?
Oh fuck no anymore. They're fucking insane.
Got a robot
Why? I
voice
sound like a
going
fucking.
on.
Okay, hold on. Let me take a nap. Okay.
Alright.
So I don't know. Hold on. Let me sit down.
Yeah, like to even survive in this city. Like, okay, chat, look at the mob, right? Great RPers,
So
right,
basically,
chat?
Kay had said
And
to
they
me,
got
I don't know,
out
he
the
was
city.
mad at me for something to do with like Lord of the Rings
Got
or
out
some
the city because
shit.
they just getting slaughtered.
And he was like scream crying at me. Oh, because I stabbed Richard. I stabbed Richard. And he was mad at me for stabbing Richard. And then he yelled at me. And to think, like, I was gonna ask you to fucking do something at Wuchang. I don't know what the fuck was. And then I hit him up and I was like, I'll run Wuchang if you want. And he was like, yeah, or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't had like a serious conversation.
Yeah. I definitely think you should have a serious conversation with him about that. And find out where he's standing. Because if he's asking you, then he probably wants you to, you know?
Yeah. But like, are you not working here anymore?
Hold on. Let me sit properly. Apparently I'm sitting weird. Yeah, was I sitting fine?
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on here?
Listen, I kind of just want to hear your thoughts and your things before I go into, I don't want to make this conversation about me. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely think you would be a very good key link to, you know, especially what you're going through now, and you just want to focus on something else. I definitely think it would be good for you to come in and do Wuchang shit. And also, Wicked was talking to me about stepping up and becoming a music exec.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of drama, a lot of spice.
Because I feel like that's what it misses. Like, every single time I drop a song, I fucking shoot someone or something.
Yeah.
I do something like fucking public. And
But
I feel like we
that's-
could like rally that same energy around releases that we believe in and shit.
Yeah, but that's the unique thing about you, right? And that's the struggle with a lot of artists in the city. They come in and they put out a song, and then you don't see them again until they want to put out another song. They're not really active in the city, you know, like
Yeah.
you like a Wicked. So there's no even Granny too. There's no solidness to their music. And what happens now is when they release another song, they just pretty much either want, someone like K to hear it, and then if K's busy, can't hear it, it's like they just don't come around no more. So, like for you make, hey, I'm breaking up with this guy. I'm putting out a song. Hey, I got beef with Piper. We're gonna kill her. Like, there's always something or some type of meaning because that's what's passionate about you. And it's hard to
Yeah.
find those artists that are passionate because you could probably look through the thing right now and see all these artists. Like the other day, Ollie, I fired artists so they could come in the city and be saying, why am I fired? And start some drama and maybe either get rehired or say, fuck you. And there's some type of like, damn, there's some type of context to their delivery. But half of the people I fired hasn't woke up or they just know about it and gone about their day.
That's fucking insane. Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, and the IRC is also like dead as fuck.
Yeah.
Like that should be like a hub for people to fucking stay in touch with each other and shit. Like there's no fucking vibe. Like I feel like I don't even know a lot of the people in Wuchang personally, and like
Nikki's.
honestly, it should be more like a family.
Yeah. That's definitely how it was in the other city. There was like people were hanging out here all day, having fun. The IC was going. Obviously events and stuff, that's like the icing on the cake, but it had body to it, And the thing is, pretty much after that whole like, the rap beef shit started
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff, where are all these rap artists now? Where are all the music artists that were, that the whole beef sparked
Yeah.
and now they just died out? It's like,
Well,
all right,
shit,
cool.
fuck. The whole economy collapsed and everyone had to start from nothing. Like, literally, I was just about to get involved in the rap beef shit. I fucking secretly recorded K during, don't tell him this. I recorded him during this whole meeting. I was going to put him talking hell shit on my song. And then the next day, the fucking economy crashed. And like, everyone
Yeah.
had to go back to like working it fucking up and at him and shit.
I think that did throw a damper on it, but also I just think in this city is like if like K's not looking at certain things, like people don't want to, and that shouldn't how
Mm-hmm.
it shouldn't be. It should be popping, and then K comes in and looks at it and be like, oh, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's a fucking stupid way to think about
but
shit. There's so many people in the fucking city that
yeah, and there's so much people in the city that like like behind the scenes I've like helped so much people, and musically, mixing masters, getting production for them, and they just don't do anything. It's sad. It's like we brought on Piper, for example, and she was here for like
yeah.
a month, and then she was like, oh, you guys are not doing anything for me. Went to Southside Records. What the fuck are they done for her for the last 5 months? Now she's like, oh, I want to come back, and it's like, well, why? You said you wanted to leave and wasn't doing anything for you. So what is Southside doing?
Yeah.
All we told her to do is not put out unmixed music. And to be honest with you, we didn't want to hire her, but I did because I seen the potential in her. But she wasn't up to quality standards. But I was like,
Yeah.
I could hook her up with a couple, guys that do her type of music, can mix and master that type of stuff. And all that shit went to hell.
Yeah. I mean, it's just also kind of not the right fucking like it's Wu Chang. It should be like a rap album or like a rap label. Like first and foremost. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think diversity is good, but the idea I came in was just hiring the elites. Like in the where we are from, we used to hire and bring upcoming artists, and it just the music standard wasn't great. So I wanted to make sure that who we had on the label could smash any artist in the city, and we did. We
Yeah.
had you, Ace, Wicked, like Wicked's does the UK stuff. We had Fixer. We had a bunch of people like that. They live for music, and then we had also like uh, different type of character traits that would like Iron Ryan.
Yeah, what the fuck happened to Iron Ryan?
Apparently there was a meeting, and you know, Ace was like, "Yo, put out music," and he was like, "Nah, I ain't putting out music." He just stopped putting out music. I see him here and there, so you know, he was just clean. He was one of the guys that I we fired. We are like, "Yo, we're gonna get some cool shit back from Ryan," but nothing.
And he's good, and he's a personality, and if he has a reason to be around, like he'll be around type shit.
Yeah, but I think also I think Iron Ryan's very talented and very good, but I think people need to make a reason to be around. You know, you got guys like Kay that's been doing this for 7 years. There's always gonna be the dry spell, but you gotta make something. You know, you can't just wait for some shit to happen.
Yeah.
Like you're here, like yo, let's make some shit happen. You come back, you're doing this. You know, you can't just wait. You gotta just come out
Yeah.
and go hard.
I pushed myself to get back too because I took 3 weeks. I've been here too fucking much. Like I'm talking like 10 to 14 hour days to get bang bang going. And then it just fucking just all like caught up to me at once. And then I came back before I was ready, but I'm like it like re-inspired me, you know? Sometimes you just gotta push
Yeah.
yourself to fucking do it.
Exactly, and no one can push you but you, right? No one can, like, I could give you the much advice as I can, but only you can push yourself to do it, right? So that's
Yeah.
what the makers do, right? It's like you either make it or you break it, and that's if you're just, well, I don't like this, I don't like this, then you can't
Like, where the
expect
fuck
people
is
to.
Carnage? Carnage is easily like one of the best rappers here, and like he started texting me a little bit. Like he's been poking in.
Yeah, well, Carnage today was performing up in Sandy. He was just performing in front of people. So Carnage said he's coming back too. Um, One of the reasons why I didn't get rid of Carnage is because Carnage is always putting out music, man, no matter what. Like he's
And he's like a
consistent.
fucking OG,
Yeah,
honestly.
he's consistent with it. I think other people we gave chances based on a lot of their characteristics, but they still got to put out music or still have something going on.
Conversation with Zolo about Love Island. It was actually decent. He knew his shit, but this motherfucker don't know shit.
They're talking about fucking Love Island out there. That's my shit.
Oh hell no, not Love Island again. Hold on. Hey, can you quiet down there?
Oh. Oh. My bad, boys.
Yeah, that's nobody. It's all good. Yeah, so
So yeah, I don't know. I wanna be involved. I've like done a bunch of this shit out of city,
honestly, I thought Ryan was
back in my
gonna be
apartment
around
and
for the
stuff.
grip of
And
an Yeah, he was.
even
I
if I
think Iron
don't,
Ryan was
even
good.
I'm only gonna
I think
be.
he's
I'm
great. I
trying
think
to
he would have
like
been great in Bang
just
Bang. I think he would have
not
been
burn
great holding
myself out here.
Pun
So
Adams.
I'm
But
trying
I
to
don't know
be
why
here
he just
between
stopped.
like
But that's to make it or
like
break it.
6 hours a day type shit. I'm not gonna be like full time in the city,
Yeah.
but I also have time in my apartment.
Yeah, that's fine. It's like like you said, you do this in your head. I think a lot of us have experiences for, well, a few of us have experience, but it's so much different because it's kind of like people don't understand the work that goes behind the scenes, and just to add into that, I think you'd be great to do it, and for me personally, I am it, going to also as well step back as well. Thank you, Jeepers. I
You're gonna
appreciate it.
step back?
Yeah.
Why?
Um, I would, to keep it graceful. I just think it's time for Zoe to just to focus that energy onto his self, in the sense of just focus on my music, doing my own thing, going through my own journey, what I need to do. But I always got your back, and I always gonna help you when you need it. But for me, I'm over it. It's time for me to.
That's crazy. We're both in like the same place, going different ways.
Well, you put it like that.
Like 100%.
Think I just see that. That's funny.
But what you got to tell me about what it's like working here.
Well, listen, I don't. My perspective will always be different from your perspective in a sense, right? Like, people might treat you different than they treat me. People might look at your stuff different than they look at me, right? So I understand that. So that's why I'll never judge a situation based off of my experience because I
Yeah, but you
know.
gotta let me know what the fuck I'm like stepping into.
I think you're.
Just like be so for real. I'm like what? Why the fuck do you want to step back?
I just think. Um. For instance, say. You know. Uh, I'm gonna try to use a good metaphor, right? So. You know. What is that? Can you hear that bike?
No. Oh yeah, I can.
Okay. Yeah, I just think I don't know. I just think it's just time for me to just chill back and chill, and let things you know, 'cause it can get stressful and you know, when I guess when you have such a heavy responsibility, because in a sense I'm just a music exec, right? I'm the guy that's gonna be helping with the music, and I ended up somehow being put in a position that I'm supposed to be running the whole label, and if something happens, it's my fault. If something doesn't happen, it's my fault. And that's fine. I'm not perfect, uh, but the understanding was I was just a music exec, and I don't think what people understand what a music exec does. They more help out on the music side and do things that they need to. But also, when it comes to music, I'm very sensitive, right? Uh,
Yeah.
and I sometimes feel like I'm proving myself to a situation that doesn't need to be proved to. So I kind of want to hold that peace. I'll do that with anything else, but I think when it comes to the music, as far as my music and all the shit that I've did, like help people with records, produce records, vocal treatment, wrote records. I just think it's uh I think that type of feeling gets taken from me because this is like my baby, and I just I just don't want to be looked in that light anymore. So I just want to just be, you know, your music is your baby, right? That's your peace. That's your safe
Yeah.
place. That makes sense? Am I making sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. It's kind of like everything that's going on with the business side of it is kind of like polluting what you love about. Is that kind of
Yeah. It's like almost like, you know, how like not the same thing, but like, you know, in the head shit, like industry shit and how the shit is, it can get very frustrating, and when you're on the independent side, it's more free and, you know.
Wait, are you going to go independent though? Like, are you going to leave Wuchang?
um yeah, but I'm gonna have a conversation with Kay first.
Yeah, I
Let's
won't
see.
tell anyone. Fuck,
Yeah.
that really breaks my heart.
You know, maybe just stay on the distribution side of things, and that, you know, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I just don't want, when it comes to music, I just don't want no one looking at me for that.
Yeah.
I've
Well,
been
fuck. I'm really sorry that this has left you feeling this way. That sucks.
Nah, it's fine. Don't be sorry. It's part of our journey, right? And you also got to look at your journey as a positive thing. Sometimes it feels like it's negative, but sometimes that negativity is pushing you into a place where you need to be, you know? So never look at anything as a negative thing.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But again, I'll always back you. I always, you know, if you need something from me or need help or advice, I'm always going to be there.
I'm probably going to need so much of all of that. I just need something to throw myself into, you know? Like, I don't want to think about what's going on in my fucking life or, like, with my fucking... I might leave my fucking gang. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just know that I need a distraction before I light absolutely everything on fire. And I know that I'm, like... I know that I have the energy to do it, and I know that I have, like, nothing to lose.
What's up, Garrett?
So...
So, as I was saying, Ollie, I think you would be great, and I think this would be a good journey and a good, how would I say this? A good new path to take, you know?
Yeah. Well, I wish you weren't fucking leaving because that really scares the shit out of me.
Well, you know, like you said, we can relate on some things, and you know, when sometimes you you know, feel like some shit's just too much. That's where I'm at. New chapter. Yeah.
Fuck, that's where I'm at too.
Yeah.
I just need a fucking change, so I get it. So I really hope that, you know, this change is right for you.
Yeah, and if it's not, it's just another chapter. It's just life goes on.
Yeah. Okay.
But
well, I
yeah.
guess I'll try and talk to Kay tomorrow and see what the fuck he's thinking.
Yeah.
Who all works here? Like, who are the other execs?
Ace does a really good job as well. It's just me and Ace. We had, you know, management, a marketing designer, first management, her name was Bree. She was really good. She organized events, get shit going, but she like did some stupid shit to Mr. K, and then she got fired.
I remember with Up and Adam.
Yeah, some shit
she
like
was
that.
like elling weird shit.
Yeah. And then fucking we hired some other guy. He was really good, and then for some reason someone kidnapped him and he died. And then
yeah, Boogie.
Yeah, we hired this girl named Layla.
I don't think I met her.
Yeah, she was really good. And I guess
what's Donna's position?
Well, I think Donna's gonna be helping out more as well. But yeah, the later girl was really good, but then she ended up leaving. We hired her like maybe like a month ago, and then she left like 3 weeks ago. She was here for a week. I guess there was an event. She said she didn't like what was going on and how she was treated, so she left.
Donna left?
No, Layla. Donna just got hired maybe a couple weeks back.
Okay. Ace isn't fucking leaving with you, right?
Infinity, appreciate that. Gifted.
No.
I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody about this. You're the first person that I've spoke to. Ace kind of knows where I'm feeling and how I'm feeling, but I haven't like said anything.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I didn't want to say anything till I speak to Kay, but I think this is a serious situation, so I don't know how this is gonna turn out. But I was kind of hoping that maybe he brings you on board, and then it allows me to I'll just step back, kind of just fall back in the shadows, and it doesn't have to be this fucking sentimental situation in Sirius Conville.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how that's gonna go.
Hey, they don't think I do shit anyway, so I don't think it will. I don't think it would matter, to be fair.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, well, for one, you're scaring the shit out of me. I didn't know that if I came to work here that I'd be doing it like without you. So that sucks.
You still listen. You're behind the
Feel like Ace
scenes.
is probably gonna go with you.
No, behind the scenes, you'll still have me. You'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't get credit for shit that happens behind the scenes and shit, so that still will be. That's not gonna change. Not news. That would be good.
And I'm like scared that everyone's just gonna shit on me now. I've like literally just been shit on for the past like however many
Chat, why are
months.
you always connecting gang to Wuchang? That's like me leaving fucking the jewelry store. Like no one's.
Like I've already been in a situation with music where
You guys gotta stop doing that.
I got too serious about the business side of it, and then you know, it killed a big part of me.
Yeah, and that's what I felt like. I feel like a part of me is dying, and I just don't like the way. I don't know. It's hard to explain, Ollie. I just don't like the way I'm going.
Especially
I lost
since your
myself.
music is like some of the best in the fucking city.
Yeah, and I don't even think that gets appreciated anymore. You know, I've been putting out music for 3 years, nonstop. Even when there's something going on, if there's a gang beef, this in a gang, if there's some label shit, I'm doing this. If there's some drama, this shit. If there's a fucking song about love, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I have songs, you know, for the current events that's happening, you know. From one day we shot up the courthouse. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna do 10 years in jail. We ended up doing 10 years in jail. I made a song about that. It was cinematic. But you know, it's not what you done to me yesterday, it's what you do today. And I just recently put out 10 songs 10 days in a row. And I'm cool with it, because that's where my love is. That's where my joy is. And sometimes you gotta go where your joy is. You gotta go where what makes you happy. You can't let other things control your destiny, because you are the controller of your destiny, whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
But you know, other people's opinions and thoughts can change your mind and your direction on where you go. And I think that's the main battle you gotta fight.
Yeah. Like that's how I like relate to this so crazy, because when like, dude, when I'm around like the gang right now, like I don't even want to speak. Like I don't even want to fucking talk. Like I feel so just like I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Oh, speak it, say it.
I feel like unappreciated to the point where I don't even want to like give my fucking energy, my insights, like anything to it. Like
Don't stop. Appreciate the
I
3
feel
months.
like trapped by it in a way.
Okay, he's gonna flip. It's called RP, man. It's called spicing
Like,
shit up and just having some type of shit
I feel
going,
like it's this
guys.
thing like hanging over my head
Or
that
we
I'm
could
gonna
just
have
be
to
bored
fucking
and do
like
the same
deal
thing
with
all
and
day,
like
and you guys
confront
can
in
shit
order
on
to
me
like
nonstop and say, "Oh, Zoe
really
do the
like
night with
be
Wuchang."
myself again.
Yeah. Yeah, because maybe you felt like that shit consumed you, right? And again, if you're not consuming, you're
I
being
lost
consumed.
myself in that shit a little bit.
Yeah.
To the point where, dude, I was fucking playing arena and shit, like all this stupid shit. I don't want to do that. I want to write fucking rap songs.
Yeah.
Like, I
You
want to
wanna
crash
be
all my
Ollie
boyfriends and
G.
shoot them in the fucking face. Like, I don't want to be like worrying about like any of that shit.
But also, Ollie, you got to look at stuff like this. Like, you've progressed so well. Like, you've become a staple. And understand that. So sometimes, like, you got to look how far you've came. And I know it seems like in the moment, it's like, what the fuck are we doing? But, like, look, like, you know, your presence matters. There's so much people's presence that don't matter at all. And you did that shit by yourself. Nobody else. Understand that. All right. And you know, don't feel like, you know, and you know, it's kind of like the, you know, I want to make everybody happy. And what you gotta realize is you can't make everybody happy. Because that by you doing that, you're gonna lose yourself and you're gonna have nothing left. You gotta do what you wanna do.
Yeah.
Right or wrong. But it's something you gotta stand on. Because no one's gonna fucking be there. And half the time no one fucking cares.
Yeah. And you know the same. I hope you getting fucking, you know, Wuchang like off your back, you know, like lets you like spread your wings the way that you need to at this point.
Yeah. That's why I just you know, I just don't want my spark to die when it comes to this music shit. I feel like
100%.
it's, I feel like that's happening. And that's no one's fault. I'm not here to blame anybody. That's that, to be honest with you, that's my fault because some of the decisions I've made and some of the path I've chose sometimes you know, but I'm not letting that shit go happen to me again.
Yeah. I respect that a lot because like being someone whose spark was like fucked up for a while, I just like hate thinking about you being there, you know?
Yeah. But you know, like I said, being there is it's not a bad thing. It feels like a bad thing, but within that darkness you'll find something that you need to find, you know what I mean? That's how I look at it. You'll always find when you're down bad, you'll always find what you need to find and come out of that. Because clearly you couldn't find it when you was up good, so sometimes you got to be humbled or something like that.
And a lot of people like never know what they need to make the pieces click together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people will stay where they are and feeling how they do just because it's easy and it's hard to make changes, especially like really scary fucking changes.
Yeah.
And even just like knowing what you need to get to like the next level for yourself is like, that's huge.
Yeah.
A lot of people will never even fucking know how to fix a single fucking thing inside them.
I think embracing the unknown and jumping into the fear is where you find what you need to find, and I think people need to embrace that more. Because fear is just an illusion at the end of the day. You know? And like I said, it's all about perspective.
So what you're saying is I should go rob Bang Bang real quick. I'm just kidding, but I also could. I don't know.
I'm not, listen, Ollie, I'm not saying for you, I'm saying the voice within you always speaks to you, and it's up to you to either listen or ignore. Sometimes it could cloud you because of fears and, you know, ties you attached to because you feel like, oh, this and that. But also understand how you got into that position of that joyful or what you intended it to be is because you was naturally yourself. So why change that for anybody? Why your natural self is your guardian. So why wouldn't you continue on that path?
Yeah.
Don't switch up for nobody. Evolve, grow, but don't switch up for nobody. Always be you.
I think the reason that I wanted to start Bang Bang is because I wanted, you know, community.
Yeah.
Fucking AJ's calling me. Hold on, let me ignore this shit. You know, I want a community. I don't want a
The
chaos,
saddest thing
and I
is
can
people are
find those
gonna shit
things
on
in
Zo for
other
leaving. Bro, they've
places as
been
well.
saying they want
I'm
me
gonna
out.
have to stand 10 toes
I get
down
the shit.
on
I
some
get shit on nonstop. It doesn't matter.
pretty
That's why
soon. I
Zo's
just
doing
need
what
to
he
figure out
wants to
how I
do.
want to do it
You gonna
because,
shit on
you
me
know, I have
regardless. Might as well
options.
do
I
what I
could
want to do.
do it in a very fucking violent way, and people could get hurt, and I don't know. It could just be bad for people that I care about. Or I could just do, you know, I like the way that you're handling this shit is fucking, I respect it. I could back out of fucking Bang Bang the same way that you're fucking backing out of this shit, and do it with fucking grace and have respect for what the fuck they've built, and just, you know.
Yeah, but I think it's different perspectives, right? Like Wuchang has always treated me good, and I've always been great. I just think there's been a lot, just a miscommunication, and just not even just so much the boys, just the annoyingness outside, you know, all the voices and stuff. I just don't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
it's just getting too much where it's not fun anymore. But I think for you now, it's the how the people within that gang has treated you. So yeah, definitely, I would take it out on those people.
How the fuck do I take it out on them though? Because like, I feel like nothing matters to them. Like that's the hardest part of
So
it.
then, if nothing matters, then whatever you do wouldn't matter, and you don't matter to them. So then, if you don't matter to them, what matters and how you react to them, right? You shouldn't feel bad for however you react. Maybe you just want to do it because it's gonna make you feel good. Maybe you want to do it because that's gonna make you feel joy, or maybe you're just angry and you just want to take it out on some motherfuckers.
That's how I fucking feel.
And that's fine. So that's what you do.
Yeah.
Everything you do moving forward has got to be about you, Ollie. That's what you're not realizing. I hear what you're saying. Oh, it's going to hurt a lot of people, but where are those people when you're feeling like this right now? Where are they at?
Yeah.
Because if they
I just
cared,
gotta think about it. I was gonna fucking shoot Ricky at that fucking wedding today, but it just all went crazy so fast, and
yeah,
I just need to like publicly humiliate
I've been saying this.
him,
Wuchang needs something.
It's really just him.
Somebody full time. It has nothing to do
like
with me.
He
but
owed me more than what
I
he's giving
personally
me.
just can't deal with all this.
That's what it is. Like
There's all this
he would
extra
call me
stuff.
and say, "Fuck, I need
I
10
just wanna
grand. I
fall
need
back
20
from it
grand. I need
completely.
whatever." Like I literally would go
That's just
out
where
and
my
give him all
arcs
the money
go.
in my fucking bank account, and
It's
that's
just
how we
annoying
got
every day, every
even
time
the
we have a
fucking Mirror
Wuchang
Park
meeting
house,
or some type of
so
thing.
that we could even start a
Those
fucking
just
gang,
being the butt of
so that
the
we could
thing.
even have a
I don't
place
wanna
and
do
like.
that. I'm good. Yeah.
To just like not acknowledge like my existence or my fucking feelings with the way things are moving is like crazy to me. And he doesn't take me seriously. I tried to talk to him calmly after my fucking Zakid wedding. I tried to talk to him. I was like, things are changing. And he basically told me I was fucking wrong. But like other people that I talk to all agree with me.
You know what's crazy though, Ollie? I think what
What?
you're doing, right? And I think that's why I relate to you so much from day one, because you look at things on how, like for instance, if you're like, why would this person do this to me? I would never do this to them. Because you're looking at it and how, why would someone do this in such a hurtful way or not care? Because I wouldn't care. And I think that's where people like you and myself, and I'm changing that about myself, get hurt because we look at people as far as we look at ourselves. So especially if you build a bond and a relationship with them, friendship, relationship, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how could this person do this? They should know this would offend me, this would hurt me. But not everybody looks at like this, shit like that. And that's why when you don't take anything personal, you'll never get hurt. And then you start acting a certain way and now you'll start looking out for yourself. Because now you're going through all this turmoil and you just want the best for this gang. You've got the formula, you understand, you've got this perspective of the future as well, where you could see we could build this and we could build this really good, but we just need to keep the eyes on the prize, right? because you are, you know, like, you know, I don't want to get too deep, but, you know, you vibrating on a high frequency. A lot of motherfuckers are just low frequency motherfuckers. So they're just there. They're there for now. Oh, we got to shoot this shit up. We got to do this. We got to do this. And that is bringing the gang down. All right. But also, if motherfuckers don't listen and understand that we've got this person that understands the perspective and the future for this gang, and we got to respect this person with their thoughts and what they say, because their thoughts is caring about us in general. If they don't see that, then you're they don't see your value, and you should be taking your value elsewhere.
Yeah.
That's just facts. And it's sad, like, it does hurt, but
it hurts. And it sucks because like I can't even keep up with who the fuck we're at war with for why. Like I can't keep up with it. Like it's too fucking much. And like we can't even keep guns in everyone's fucking hands. But like, of course, the shooters don't fucking care because they have guns, because now our whole fucking 5 is shooters. And like, when I first came back, I just didn't even want to be in the fucking 5, dude, because it's just like, it's just not the way that it was. You know, like we used to fucking do cool shit. Like we used to like get away in fucking Mini Coopers and on mopeds and like, you know, have like stupid plans. And like, we just wanted to like, not only like get away, but like rub in the cops' faces that we were like, weren't even trying, you know? Like now it's just different. It's like, let's get it done as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible. Let's like do this war, and like maybe we're not going to take our biggest personalities. We're just going to take our like best fucking shooters. And this, we were personality hires before, and now we're not, you know? And without personality hires, I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm belong there. Cause I can manipulate some shit to like within an inch of its life. That like, I'm not a fucking, I don't give a shit about doing fucking, like when we do jobs, I want to be on a hostage, because then at least it's like fun and crazy, you know? Not like, I don't know. It's just different. And I'm sad because I loved that. And I keep hanging on because I want it to be that, but it's fucking not that.
Yeah.
So.
I think, like I said, they will understand that when it's too late, if they keep going down the road that they're going down. Like if they, and especially you're the voice of reason, and you're letting these issues be, you're letting them know these issues you're having and what you foresee, and they're not understanding that. Well then, okay, tell me a gang that all they do is go around shoot people. Let me know, you know, where they at now. 'Cause there's thousands of gangs that come in the city and they got the best city shooters. What happens? You know, they're here today, gone tomorrow. You know, you want to build something that's actually stable and is going to be here for the future generations. And if they don't understand that and they take that as like, oh, you're clowning around or just being dumb, then that's what's going to happen. Brother, you can win 100 fights and lose 100 fights. We lose fights, we win fights, but we still popping. That's just because it's not about the fights. You want the people to be like, man, you guys slamming everybody, so cool, dude.
Like, dude, how the fuck is it easier for me to get Mr. K on the phone than Ricky?
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. Like, ugh, I don't know. I gotta think about what I want to do. I gotta talk to some people.
She's not being a dead horse, bro. She's having role playing, creating a storyline for her and her viewers and her viewership, and she's also passing me the torch
for it. And even if I'm not going to be there,
that's the problem with you, some of you chatters.
You know, take it the whole
just
way.
Like to ruin
I don't want to fucking take it away from everyone else. You know how bad I want to
just want to go shoot a fucking arena gang today, or do you want an actual arc that means something and a storyline that this might change her whole route on how she RPs? You'll be fine. I think Ricky might just need a wake up call, man. I think Ricky's just moving too fast. And I don't think it's a bad thing, but it's a thing where he needs to be aware of it and maybe slow down and curve her a little bit. You know what I mean? So, you know, I also think you are that balance for him. But like you said, he's not answering the phone. He's not doing this. And, you know, you're just feeling isolated for no reason. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, have you tried talking to him about this? Because I never asked you that.
Yeah, he just basically tells me I'm wrong. But then I talk to other people in the gang who are feeling the exact same way as me. And Ricky thinks that everyone's just upset that they're not in the 5. It's like, I think people just,
This is real RP, yeah.
we want to be about more than just like 35 wars a week, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not about like being in the fucking 5, you know?
No,
it's like about like knowing what fucking story we're telling and like knowing where we're going and who we want to be and like going through the highs and lows of it all together, not just like chasing the constant fucking dopamine hit of highs.
Yeah. No, 100%. And honestly, I think because Kay did mention something about Bang Bang the other day as well. He did mention like how he doesn't like where they're going. So I think this would be a good time, and this is just my advice. This is not me saying, hey, you should do this. But I think it's also like, you know, when you talk to him, have a conversation, I think you should express this. But obviously, like, you know, say it in a quick way, because this guy's like, you know, he's fucking thing will kick in, right? He'd be like, he's listening to half and then he's gone. So I think you should talk to him and then maybe get a sit down with you, him, and Ricky. And I honestly think that would straighten Ricky out, because it seems like Ricky is the problem right now. And most of these guys are looking to Ricky.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to reach out to Kay maybe tomorrow and see if he wants to talk about Wuchang shit. And I'll just tell him how I'm feeling and where I'm at with the Bang Bang stuff. And that's why I'm kind of like going to step away from it a little bit. I talked to Hazel about this like right before I left, right? I called her and was like crashing out just because I was like, Kate, it's a girl in a gang. Maybe I'll relate to fucking Ellie or like Hazel or some shit like that. And Hazel tried talking to Ricky and he just like didn't fucking get it. But like, I don't know, maybe I'll never not have hope, you know?
Yeah. Like, listen, hope is a good thing. And I always say that, but also, like, I also feel like you can't be too humble on. I feel like being humble with motherfuckers is a weakness. It's just like, hey, suppress your powers. Be humble. And I think that gets, you know, all the greats, when you hear them, they've never been humble. I think people use that for being arrogant and shitting on people. As long as you're not, you know, arrogant and shitting on others, but I think you should be fully confident in your ability to make shit happen. And I think sometimes being humble, people overlook that. Like, oh, Ollie, what's she gonna do? No, she's not. Like, your presence needs to be shown. Like, motherfuckers should be asking you who's in the 5. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They should be coming in saying like,
I don't even want to be in the 5 unless we're getting away in fucking mopeds or some stupid ass shit. I don't want to be there.
Yeah, but the element of that, like, okay, well, you're running shit. You created this shit. Don't matter. Yeah. Most of those motherfuckers, every motherfucker I talk, Wicked's like, yo, Ollie's the one that got me in the gang. Talk to
Sonny, I got in the gang.
All these people you got in the gang that have like great personalities and shit. Nah, man.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you need to assert your dominance. You know.
Yeah. Maybe I should talk to fucking Kiki.
I from what I know,
I know he might run straight to Ricky and blow up my whole fucking shit.
You talking to Kiki is not gonna solve anything. No offense. Kiki's not the brightest.
Yeah.
Kiki is.
I just don't know where me and fucking Kiki stand, because me and Ricky, obviously we were dating and shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where me and Kiki stand. Like, we don't spend a lot of time.
Not shit on Kiki. I'm just talking about his character, chat.
Alone together.
Well,
like, I kind of just don't know if he like doesn't fuck with me or like.
Well, okay. Let me ask you a question. What
was
it like
go
creating
fucking
it?
back.
Like,
What?
was it when you created it with them? What was it like? Was it Kiki and Ricky, and then those two, then you, or was it everybody was an individual?
It was kind of like the three. It was just the three of us on everything. And then there was like some shit where like, okay, this is so between us. Where the syndicate was like saying they were gonna like fuck us over unless Ricky stepped down, and I was the leader. And then I realized like Ricky doesn't really give a shit about the gang. He just gives a shit about being the leader of the fucking gang, because like why was that a fucking issue?
So wait.
So instead of him stepping down, we went to fucking war against the fucking syndicate. And then I was like, oh, okay, so Ricky's like the leader. Like, okay. And like everyone was in line with that. I was like, okay, cool, like whatever.
Yeah. Very interesting.
So, but before that, I was kind of like, okay, we're three. We're the three fucking OGs, basically.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the fucking house hearing that people who've been around like 2 weeks are fucking OGs. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, you can't. You gotta let people put in work over time. You can't just be like giving people OG status.
That's what I said. I said, no, the fuck you're not, dude.
People gotta work for shit to appreciate shit. That's the only way. You get it easy, you don't want it. That's anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get some shit easy,
Yeah.
it's just like,
I just don't know how to get them fucking locked down so that they fucking listen to me and like, you know, like they're so fucking scroll brained. Like, oh, it's got to start this job, got to run and shoot this fucking gang up first, and like fucking dude, right before the fucking wedding, they were like countering or some shit. Like, it's like so insane.
Wait, really?
No, they're like, no, right before the fucking wedding, they're on the radio screaming, let's just fucking shoot these cops first. Like, what are you talking about? You're gonna be late for your fucking wedding, dude. Like, go. Like, they're totally fine taking like 80 grand from fucking Wicked when they need to like buy another fucking house. And then like Wicked doesn't even want to fucking come around that much anymore. Like, I swear to God, they're just fucking using people. I fucking emptied my bank account like 3 times. Like, I've put probably like 50 fucking grand into just like deposits for the house, mind you, like ignoring like my cuts from jobs and shit like that went into paying mortgages and stuff like that. Like, I put probably like, I don't know, fucking 50 grand into the first house and like 30 grand into the second house. Like, I feel fucking like used at this point.
Yeah. Because you're putting your all in, and then motherfuckers is just taking that shit for granted.
Yeah, and Ricky has a fucking car. Everyone has cars. I don't have shit. I have a fucking chain that Zakid gave me. And a fucking and I have a fucking like $4,000 like Ford Explorer looking car that Zakid bought me. Like,
but do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? You're proving my point. You being humble and just being like, yeah, don't write for the gang. And that's fine. You could still be for the gang, but you still got to look out for yourself, because when you be for your gang, you got these fucking motherfuckers that will just vulture everything from you. And now you're sitting there, you ain't got shit. You ain't got a car. You ain't got a crib. You got nothing. And they looking at you like, well, that's not my problem. you gotta insert yourself. Like, nah, all these
Like y'all are
jobs.
so like they're so comfy taking my fucking money, but they're not uncomfy taking my fucking name off the fucking house and shit. Like I'm only on one of the fucking houses. I'm not
Yeah.
even on the fucking table, dude. Like shit's crazy. Yeah, I'm pissed off. I need to fucking I'm gonna kidnap these fools, I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
But yeah. I gotta get the fuck out of here and get some food and shit. But you know, I really fucking appreciate this this conversation. It's kind of got me thinking, you know, a little bit different.
Yeah. Listen, I'm always here to talk to you, all right? So you just let me know. Anytime you want to talk, I'll always be here to listen.
Okay.
I just don't want you feeling like the way you're feeling, you know what I'm saying? I want you to have that spark. You a boss. You know this.
Yeah.
You gotta know this. Like, you've been doing this, so I need you to stop piping up on these motherfuckers. At least if you do leave, you gotta leave with taking your respect back, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just leave and be like, let me just exit over here. Nah. Y'all motherfuckers gonna remember who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
All right?
No, I appreciate it. Thanks, though.
Thank you. I got you, all right?
Thank you.